We're back. Well, we're sort of back.
Sort of back. Yeah.
So, we're back.
Yeah, we've got to say a big hello.
We're back in the workshop.
We've got to say a big hello to someone, haven't we?
Yes.
Luke Wanty.
We're back. We're back, Luke. Yeah, I hope you're watching. Luke. Yeah. What did I say? I said Luke. Luke. We're back. Anyway, right, and we'll probably come and see you soon. Anyway.
Yeah, because we've got a couple of bits for him, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. It's just been sorted out at the moment.
Been sorted out.
I haven't got it, but anyway, we're waffling.
Yeah, because we're going from slightly different to what
we are. We're going away from blue.
Yeah,
we're going away from the blue colour. We're going black. And setting some stuff up, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not merchandise that we're going to sell yet.
No.
Because no one would bloody want to buy it anyway, would they?
But there might be three.
That's free sales.
Free sales.
I don't think we'll buy a till. No. Just yet. Anyway, right. Quick recap.
Yes.
So, if you haven't been watching a few episodes 5, 6, 7, 8, even 8 weeks ago, you might not know why we weren't about in the workshop. So a quick recap, we won't bore you with it too much, but it's your leg, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a bad leg. Yeah, I had a bad leg infection, and that put me in hospital.
It was your right leg, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's still swollen now, actually, to be fair. So and then a sort of couple of weeks at home, so I haven't been working, haven't been earning or doing anything, so...
I'm bothered about you earning it. No. I'm bothered about not doing any work in here in the workshop.
Yeah, no, it's killed us because we were supposed to be racing a Cooper, and anyway, it's turned out for the best actually, because that news will follow a bit later on. Yeah, it's all changed.
It's scuppered this season, but it just shows you that.
I think we're going to probably do the last. I think we're probably going to try and do Brands Action Donington, but we'll end up doing it in this hopefully if I get my finger out.
But it just shows you how you can be rolling along with a plan.
Yeah.
You know, we were going to build the Mini.
Yeah.
We've got the bikes to work on.
Yeah.
Going to get some sponsorship with any luck.
I've said
and then try and run it in the season. But there you go, within a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
You duff your leg up, mess everything up for me.
And you broke the door, don't you?
Yeah.
You broke the workshop door.
Couldn't help that.
Fell on top of it.
I was booby trapped. I came up here to keep an eye on the workshop because we weren't up there for weeks. Yeah. Just call in, make sure everything's all right.
Yeah.
Opened up the door breaks off the hinges. I'm in the stingers with a door laying on top of me.
And what plonker left the lights on for 7 days?
That was you.
Yeah. So that's cost me a fortune.
I don't think you was going to admit to that. Anyway, right.
Oh yeah, warts and all. We've said warts and all.
Yeah. So anyway, here we are now. You're not 100% fit, but at least we're up at the workshop.
No, I've still got to be careful of it.
So we'll get started back on the Mini.
Yeah.
And basically, I know, I've said your word there. Basically,
yeah.
It's still going to take a bit of time, but we've got the dashboard to get back in.
Yeah.
I know. It feels like every time we do an episode,
but I'm waiting for some
bits for that.
There's a couple of clips and bits and pieces that I'm waiting for, but we can talk about it because the wiring in there is going to change. I hope I'm right guessing what we've got to do with it to get it out of the way. So we can have a chat about that, can't we? And
dash in, finish the roll cage off, seats in, wheels on, bit of this, bit of that, painting it, and then we're up and running.
Yeah.
That's still quite a bit to do though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's the engine really more than anything.
Good job you did hurt your leg, really.
No.
Gives us more time, doesn't it?
Well, it does actually. Well, no, no, because we weren't going to be using this car, were we?
Silver lining's got a cloud.
Yeah. We weren't going to be using this car, so it weren't a problem, but we've got to get it finished by the end of the season. I want to definitely try and do the last couple of races if I can.
If anything, what I've just noticed actually, right, because I haven't been up here for weeks, right? You know that episode where we were talking about the brakes? Where did them brakes come from? The brake discs. Where did you get them from?
Comline with the back ones.
Comline,
yeah. The back ones are Comline.
They're still looking
like
pretty, the day they came out the box.
Yeah.
But normal brake discs.
The standard ones.
Rusty, as you say.
Yeah.
So that's a bit of a compliment to the compliment.
Yeah, compliment to Comline.
Is it a compliment?
Yeah. We need some more of their stuff actually. They're not actually sponsoring the Porsches this year either, which is. Perhaps they can come on board with us at the end of the season, last 2 races.
Oh, I don't know. It don't take you long to get the begging bowl out, does it?
No, we've got to keep
Oliver, isn't it?
We've got to keep cracking with it. And if I do really well, then we do a full season next year. But if I don't, then we won't. We sell it and go on.
Flog it and run.
Flog it and run.
Flog it and run. Yeah. And then we've got the bikes to do.
Yeah,
I think one of the episodes we did go over the... what is it? It's a
Kawasaki. You said the Yamaha. Yeah, the Yamaha's the next one. It's a Kawasaki. So we're going to have a look at that. Quick look at that today because obviously we want to get cracking with that as well. So, because the workshop's going to have a big clear out.
The last time we were talking about the bike was when we bought the bike lift.
Yeah.
And we were doing the Beach Boys on it, weren't we?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want to do now then?
There's a couple of bits I want to talk about in the Mini. And with the dash and the wiring and everything, what we're going to do with that, because there's some wiring that's in the way and bits and pieces. I'm not quite sure what to do with it, so perhaps Peter Groves can give us some ideas of what to do with it. Hello, Peter. So I'm not quite sure on that because he's put us right on the battery, and I've got that wrong.
Oh yeah. So you put the mini battery in, but you've got
I've got the full size one, I think. So yeah, but it was nice catching up with him actually and clearing. You know, it was nice.
That was Brands, wasn't it? Brands actually, we were talking to him in the paddock. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Yeah, thanks, Peter.
Giving us the time of day there, because we had a 20-25 minute chat with him, didn't we? We were going off to get a cup of coffee, but had a better offer. So it was that was nice of him to give us the time of day.
Because we haven't really had a proper chat with him, have we? So
no.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the fact that he was quite tall though, and you were quite tall, and I stood next to you two having a conversation. I felt like I'd fallen off of a bit of you, but never mind.
Yeah.
Right, should we look at this car then?
Yeah, we'll crack on then. Get the camera off the stand then, and we'll have a look, shall we?
All right, then. You going that way and I'm going this way.
Mate.
You know?
Yeah. Go on.
Right.
Me knee. It's looming, Mark. It's looming in on us.
That's
the wiring loom.
Right. So that was a joke of a
ish.
Wasn't it?
Well, this bit of the loom all goes round here, look, and goes up to a control box that's on the top there. So what I've done, I've cable tied it all up, and I'm going to put it in the back of the glove box. So it's all in the glove box, out the way. That's what I'm thinking.
Right.
And the same with the ABS.
What? Because that's part of the wiring loom that doesn't go into anything.
No, it doesn't do anything because that done all it did the lights in the sun visors, and it did the lights up the top here, and the central locking switch and all that sort of stuff. Now the other ones, we've got the airbags which we're not using anymore, and some switches that are in the centre console. We're not going to use them either. So I'm going to cut all that tape off and get rid of that plastic because it normally goes under the carpet there. And I'm going to do the same there. Put that in the glove box as well because obviously you can't cut it out. And then we've got a live feed and the aerial cable which used to go along the back there and up to the aerial, funny enough. So I'm going to cut that back. That can be cut off. All that can be cut off, and I can use the power feed to feed me lap timer. It's power there to feed the lap timer.
Oh yeah, waste not, want not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that then. So that's going to go back into there. Now I need to come round. This bit here, look. Now these.
But I've got a question for you before you go any further.
Yes.
So the cables that you're not going to use, which you're just going to like curl up and leave in the glove box or the floor or something like that.
In the glove box.
If there was like any damage to the car or water or rain or moisture or anything like gets in, that's not going to cause a short or it's not going to cause a problem. No. You're going to say no anyway, aren't you?
Water can't get to it.
Why can't water get to it?
Because it can't, because it's inside the car, isn't it?
Right.
Now, on this floor thingy, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to paint it or not. I might give it a good clean up because you can get this spray that you put on it to coat it, and it stops it going all horrible, horrible.
What is it clear? Is it like a clear spray?
Yeah, it's like a spray that protects it, stops it going the horrible sort of grey. So when you polish it up, it stays as it is. Now on here, there's some captive nuts that I can't get to underneath. So I've got these other rivets, and I can't even remember what they're called, but I've got them on the bench, so I'll show you. And I've got to put them in this bottom plate, so then we can, we haven't got to try and get under it to hold a spanner under it to do them up. But I need a special tool to set them, and there needs a setting tool. I'm just wondering if I can use a chisel, drill the hole in the plate, put these little rivet, they're like a riv nut really, in some sort of way, and then you set it with a tool, but I'm wondering if you can do it with a chisel. And then they'll be captive inside this aluminium then. I haven't really explained that very well. If I show you the doodahs then...
Show us the doodahs.
Yeah, I'll show you the doodahs.
It could be a show us the doodah moment.
Yeah. Come in close.
So this is the thing you're
my
using.
Darling, come closer.
Yeah, you've done that before. Now, this is to fix the plate that's holding the seat. But now, the plate's fixed in.
No, it's to fix these side rails in. because there's a couple of bolts you need to get to, I can't get to with the back plate in, with that back part in.
Right.
You know, the bit of aluminium I cut to go
So
underneath
you're
the
saying
back.
when you put the seat in, you can't bolt the seat?
I can't, because I need to be able to take these off without dismantling it all, if you see what I mean.
Right.
So there's these two bolts at the back. I can't get to them to hold the spanner underneath the nut, if you see what I mean.
Right.
Look, see? So what I'm going to do is drill a hole in. I've got these, I don't know what they're called. Shall I look it up on my phone? They're these sort of nuts. You drill a hole into the aluminium, and then you press them into that hole, and then you use a setting tool to push that ring so it holds it in place. I can't really explain it any better than that, but I'm wondering if I could do it with a chisel. So you use a blunt chisel that's slightly wider than the bit of metal, and you give it a bang, and then that should push it to the sides and hold it in. Does that sound right?
Do you want to look up what they're called?
I'm probably wrong. I'm sure someone will tell me, because there's a lot cleverer people out there.
Do you want to
than
look
I.
up what they're called?
I will, yes. Oh, bloody hell, Mark!
What's happened?
Right.
What's happened? What's happened?
I've dropped a clanger.
You done what?
I've dropped a clanger. Right, I found what they are. I've got my cup of tea as well. You're not going to believe what they're called.
You've looked it up?
Yeah, they are called self-clinching nuts. Self-clinching nuts.
Self-clenching.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I had a bit of a ruby last weekend, and I did some self-clenching after I'd eaten that. I tell you.
Yeah. I shan't say what I was going to say about a
self-clenching. Right. Self-clenching nuts.
Yeah, so put them in. I've got
widely available in all good homeware stores.
So then you see it's underneath it's in the plate. Then you haven't got to worry about it dropping off when you undo it, sort of thing. See that sort of thing. I keep saying that sort of thing now, because it's gone from basically to that sort of thing. We used to do work for a bloke, and he'd got a lisp, and he used to say that sort of thing. I keep saying it like that now. Right. So that's that then, isn't it?
So you've got to fit those in and then go back to doing that?
So I need to find a way of setting them, but I think I can do it with the chisel if I grind it down on the grinder and then make it so yeah, I know. I'll explain more when I do it. I'll show you, I'll show you a bit later on. And then another episode, perhaps.
Okie dokie.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. What else are you going to do?
Better turn my phone off. Oh yeah, the dash. Can't quite get the dash in yet, because I can't even...
I thought we were going to get the dash in.
No, because I'm missing some, I can't even think what they're called.
Self-clenching nuts.
No, they're not self-clenching nuts. Clevis clip fasteners.
Easy for you to say.
I'm missing a couple of them on a couple of ends, and once the dash is in, I can't get them on the brake pedal, so I'm waiting for them to come. They should be here this week. Right. So I can get them on, and then the dash...
Were they there then when we took it out?
Yeah.
But we broke them?
No, I lost them. Put them in a very safe place.
You lost them.
And I've lost them. Yeah. Found one. Got one in. I've lost the other two.
Found one.
Yeah, it's when I took the master cylinder off. There's another little master cylinder on the clutch inside. So yeah, I lost it when I took that.
But yeah, because you need a pair, one each end, yeah.
No, just one end, because it's like a Clevis pin. But they use these, instead of a pin, you use these, see, I can't even remember what they're called now. But yeah.
Self-clenching Clevis.
No, it's not, it's just, I can't remember. Right. Yeah, so that's basically it with the car then, isn't it, really?
Right, okay. What was, you were waving something at me earlier?
What?
In a packet. There was a packet of something you was waving at me.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what I've done with them now.
What was it?
What have I done with them? I don't know what I've done with them. Oh, here they are, look. Yeah.
What's that?
Set of reamers, look.
What?
Got a set of reamers. I've got a bit of metal that I need to de-ream. But things can only get better. Sorry.
Oh dear. So what's that for then?
Well, it's mainly for these. Well, It's just explaining stuff because I don't really know enough about it, if I'm being honest.
You know enough about it to buy some D-reamers.
Yeah, but you need a D-reamer. When you're doing the hubs and that on the classic Mini and that, you need a D-reamer. Yeah, you need a reamer on them and bits and pieces. And any bits of metal as well. It's just, it's self-explanatory, really. Because they're off a Metro. They're off a Metro 1275 Turbo. MG Metro Turbo, funny enough. And those calipers are as well. So I'm going to put them on the classic Mini. When we do the classic Mini, I'm going to put those on the front. So we've got 4-pot calipers on the front, and then I'm going to alter I'm going to make up some swing arms, make my own swing arms up that then can fit a Saxo rear disc and rear brakes. So it's got disc brakes all round then. But I'm worried about the bump steer and the caster on the front because of the Metro. So they might need a little bit of work in it.
You know what? I've been worried about the bump steer. I've had sleepless nights.
You had some of that Sunday morning, didn't you?
I've had sleepless nights, I tell you.
So
it was worrying about the bump steer that made me self-clinching.
Yeah, self-clinching.
Yes.
Self-clinching up.
And just to prove something, I'll tell you what, just to prove something, put that tea down a minute, tea down a minute. Look, it is a proper cup of tea.
It is a proper cup of tea.
It's a proper cup of tea. We're not faking it. It's not like an empty mug.
Yeah, but I'm not today, though.
It's not.
I'm quite happy today. Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah.
Chalk that one up. We better record that.
Yes. So, should we have a look at the Kawasaki?
Oh, the bike.
Yes.
The bike.
Yeah, because we want to look at the panels. We start taking some of the panels off and bits and pieces.
Okay. What, are you going to take them off tonight?
Oh, yes, if you want to. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go over to there then.
Let's go over there.
Right.
Hello, everybody. We've got someone very special gave us a visor, look.
A visor for your helmet?
Yeah, for your helmet.
Yeah.
So
what are we going to do with that? I thought we were just going to hang it up on a wall or something.
Well, I think we could get him to sign it. If we get him to sign it, and then we put all the subscribers' names in a hat, and then we pick the...
Or helmet.
And then we pick the women... I'm obsessed.
Pick some women. Right.
And then we pick the winning name out, and we post it off to you.
So you could win a Steve Parish
visor.
Visor for your helmet.
Yeah.
Because you've got to look after your helmet, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, you can put it in your bedroom or put it in your sitting room.
Yeah.
If the missus is all right with it.
Right, so there you go then.
So they do get funny about that sometimes.
So what should we do then? Should we say in 3 weeks' time?
No, we'll give it a month.
Give it a month?
Give it a month, because that'll give us a chance to see him again and get him to sign it, because he's at the TT in here at the moment.
He is. So beginning of July, if you subscribe to the channel, we'll pull your name out.
Yeah, and you can win the... Yeah, we'll send it off to you.
First prize we've ever done, I think. First prize giveaway.
It is. Should we put something else in it?
Oh, dear me. What are you thinking?
You want to get ahead?
If you want to get ahead, get a hat.
Yeah.
So what, one of the new Minis and Motorbikes
Yeah, we can
hats?
sign it underneath, can't we?
Yeah. Let's do that then.
Shall we? Hat and a visor.
Hat and a visor. I'll tell you what, I might stop filming in a minute because I want to go home and subscribe to the channel.
What, you ain't subscribed?
Well, I have, but I'll unsubscribe and then subscribe again just to make sure. Or I might even make a fictitious name up.
A fictitious name?
And subscribe under that as well, because that'll give me double chance of winning it, wouldn't it?
Double bubble, as you say.
Double bubble. Yeah, right. Yeah. Anyway,
so should we start taking this bodywork and it off and bits and pieces?
Yeah.
Now, I was going to try and start it, but the tank inside is such a state, so I reckon what we'll have to do is take the tank off and then I've got one of them bottles that you hang up, fill it with fuel, and then try and start it at some point. But it needs all new, all new.
Do you reckon it'd start?
It probably would actually. Yeah.
I think we have had it going, haven't we?
We have had it going when I first got it, didn't we? Well, there's pipes hanging off everywhere. But I think every single bit of bodywork is buggered, for want of a better word. There isn't a bit that isn't broken.
That technical term, is it?
Yeah. Like you come in here, look. These side panels, they look fine, don't they?
They do. They look
But what
lovely.
they've done, they've fixed them with a screw on the in there. And of course, then that's broken off. Because then what they do is they have If I take that panel off, and then I can show you then, can't I? I can show you. What do you reckon? 8mm? 8mm?
10mm.
I'll try an 8mm. Whoa.
What was it?
It's not 8mm. Got a feeling 10mm might be too big, I reckon. I think it might be 9mm. Oh, it's not 10mm.
It's making good TV, actually, isn't it?
Actually, it might be 10mm. I've put them in the wrong hole.
Making good TV. This is you finding out whether it's 8mm or not. What is it?
10mm.
10mm, yeah.
I'll take that off. Oh, we need a freezer bag, Mark. We'll put the bits in, don't we?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm just saying. No need to get arsey, mate. Alright, stick that on there for now. Stick that on there for now. That should come off then.
He says.
There you go, look.
Right, okay.
Ah, that's good, because that explains exactly what's what then, you see. Because on here, look, it's got these little spikes on the panel work, and that pops into these little grommets.
Where will they go?
Into these little grommets.
Right.
Now, there's supposed to be one on there, look, but it's broken off. So then they've screwed it in the top, into that back panel.
Right.
But then that's broken off.
Right. So it's a bodge. That's broken.
Yeah. So I think we've got to get all new panels. To be fair, I think we've got to get our blood out. Where we're going to get them from, I don't know. I reckon it's going to be America. I don't think it's going to be here.
America, America. I'm surprised you're not.
Yeah, because there's a bung there, look, and then one there, look. So there's two. That one's broken off. Look, that little pin is broken off there.
I can't keep up with you. You're moving your hands about like,
and that one's
like the speed of light.
Just about there, but it's not proper.
Right.
So I don't know if you can repair it or what. I don't know. So perhaps someone will tell us.
Is it worth repairing though?
No, not really, because that's broken off. It's a lot of work to repair it, and I don't want it to be right. I don't want it to be bodgy, really. Right, so that's that one off.
But it's not too bad underneath and everything, is it?
No, it's not
in bad
really.
shape.
No, I mean, I think it had been sitting outside for a long time. I think mate had it standing outside.
I mean, it
weren't a lot of money.
Well, I haven't got a trained eye, but I mean, it looks more like cosmetic problems.
Yeah, it is really. I mean, the engine's all right. The engine ain't done many miles at all. 39,000.
Right.
Which is nothing really, isn't it?
No, you've done a lot more than that, haven't you?
Not been very nice to me tonight.
Twice you've given me the look.
I know, you've had the Paddington stare twice this evening. Right, let me get something to put these in so we don't lose it. Bear with. Right, let's lift this seat up. Now, I'm being a bit crafty here because, oh no, he's done it again. He's done what he done last night. I couldn't get the seat open, and what it is, I'm gonna have to do the same again, aren't I? Oh dear. Nah, I'm gonna have to do the same again. San Miguel, I could do one of them now. I wonder if I take this back panel off, whether I can get to it. I'll take this back panel off first and then we can get to it and I'll explain what's happened on that then.
That was going to look so smooth, wasn't it?
It was.
You were reaching out for the key.
It was, because I spent 10 minutes last night getting it all so I could get the seat to come off, because it won't come off on the lock because there's a problem underneath here, which I discovered last night. And it's just slipped back round again. I should have stuck it away. Yeah, I don't know if this will come off actually if I take this.
Here comes the arch. He's going to tell you what to do.
Yeah, it's poor old boys. He's getting a bit old now, look, isn't he? Poor little fella. In a year, from running around and walking around all right, and now he's struggling. Bless him. Still eating all right though. He's still grumpy with me, so he can't be that bad.
Wow. Everybody's grumpy with you.
None taken. Every single panel has got an issue with it.
Well, there you go. At least it's perfect. It's a bit like, Days of Thunder. You know, when he came in the pits and mate, he kicked the side of the car and he said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I just wanted to be perfect. I want every panel there."
Yeah. That was one of our favourite films, isn't it?
Well, you did a bit of a homage to Days of Thunder. Way back, I think episode 4 or 5, I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah, we did, didn't we? Right, let's get them off. Yeah. Yeah, every single panel's, look, that's been repaired with fiberglass filler and all that sort of stuff. Look, it's just everything, every single panel. That's a shame.
So what do you reckon it's going to cost to buy all the panels?
Well, it depends if we can get them. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, I know. What do you reckon?
That's the killer. Oh, I don't know.
Because then we'll see then when you buy them if how good you are. How good you are.
I reckon it'll be about 250 quid.
You've already looked it up, haven't you?
No. See, look, it's done it now, look. Comes off.
250 quid though ain't a bad shout, is
I only
it?
paid 300 quid for the bike.
Well, that'll be like third party bits, will it? That won't be from like Kawasaki.
No, you can't get them new now. I'll show you what happened, look. This alarm here, look. See that? That alarm system has had fitted. It kept sliding forward onto that bar, so that bar pivots down with the key. Of course, it was sitting under it, and it wouldn't pivot back, so you couldn't get the seat off. But I'm going to take all this lot out anyway. I still win. I won't say bodge, just the wrong word to use, innit? But it just all needs tightening up. There's a lot, you know, there's a lot of stuff hanging about this. Yeah. Right. But it's all coming off anyway. We're taking the whole lot out, and then, you know, sandblasting the frame and getting all that done. I will get that frame powder coated, I think. But I don't really like powder coating. It's
amazing how quickly the old panels come off. Yeah. It's all just clipped. Are you going to take the front panel off as well tonight?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, just strip it right down apart from the tank.
It's like this. I wanted to run it, but the tank's just, I don't know if you can get in there with the light and see how bad it is in there. It's just full of rust in there. It's been sitting about.
Oh, I tell you what, we're not too bad at seeing that here, are we?
Yeah. So this is the pipe that feeds out a bit. So what I do is I just connect onto that. No, I just clean it out and then put a tank sealer on it. I might get another tank because it's got some dents in it. I'll see what it's like once I've sanded it off. But
all that rusting is no problem then? That's not going to like go through the fuel and...
Well, it can, can't it? But it's just, you just cut it off at the pass, don't you?
You know, I mean...
Clean it out as much as you can, wash it out and treat it.
It looks a bit past sticking a bit of Red-X in there and revving it, doesn't
it? Ain't we all? Yeah, so I mean, we've got to have new everything. Look, actually, no, this wing mirror might be all right, but it's whether we can... let me get some Allen keys. Right, I've got some screwdrivers and some Allen keys, and we'll just see how we get on. A tank, there's all sorts of rust treatment with that we've got to wash it out with, obviously. I wonder if I could try some electrolysis. No?
You have to start getting flash.
There's all sorts there, and then obviously we've got to see. I don't know what to do yet. I haven't decided yet, to be fair. So we just see. Right.
Well, we could say if anybody has got a tank for a Kawasaki bike and wants to give it away, we'll have it.
Yeah.
We'll have it.
Yeah, EX500 or GPZ 500. Same. They're all the same, and the panels are the same and everything, so... they've put a blooming... It must be 50mm long bloody bolt on that.
Long enough to hang your coat up.
I should have got the Allen key on the old ratchet, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. We'll be alright. Old fashioned's good enough, it's alright. But you can get there, I can get new one of them. They're new. I've got one of them saved on me inbox on eBay. But it's just the other panels. That's coming now. It's just the other panels. We're actually doing a proper bike episode, Mark.
Well,
aren't we? And it's not someone else's bike, it's our own bike.
I didn't want to say.
Oh, crikey. It's holding that on. See, there's a bit broke off there, look.
The headlight's all right, though, isn't it?
Yeah, headlight's fine. It's about the only thing that broke on it.
Yeah.
Right, so that must pop in there. There's a screw in there. Look, I don't know what I've done with the glasses. Mr. Magoo.
They're on the back of your neck.
Are they? No. See, I could set a trend there, couldn't I?
They're always on the back of your neck, aren't they?
Normally.
I'll tell you what, in 5 years' time...
That'd be the thing, wouldn't it?
Everyone's going to be wearing their glasses on the back of their neck.
Up on the seat. On the seat. Oh, I've done that. Stay there. Just follow me around. The seat, I'm not going to put it back like that. I'm going to do one of them 6-pack ones, you know, so it's got the... So the middle bit is like my 6-pack.
And who's going to do that?
I'll just get a seat man to do it. I think there's someone in Subway that does it. Yeah. Because it's only a
tell
couple
you
of
what,
stapled
there's
on.
me trying to lead the conversation. You know, who's going to do that, Adam? Oh, I tell you, who's going to do that? That's going to be the seat man.
I haven't looked into it yet, have I? The state of that in there, that's dreadful. It's not one, it's every single thing. Even the connectors aren't right on it. It's just, that one's, look, come here, look. That indicator was just twisted together, look. It was just literally just twisted together.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a proper job, that.
Proper job.
Was it twisted together with a bit of sellotape over it?
No, I didn't even have that on it.
Oh, well, I never did it then.
No. Right, let me just let's get me 10mm, and then we'll get that off of there. And that's that off then, isn't it? I mean, look, it's just been hammered, isn't it? Poor old thing. Hopefully we can give it another little bit of a lease of life. See, look, there's all these earth wires and they're all disconnected. I don't know where they all go. They must go to the alarm. That's what I mean. It's been hammered, isn't it? The old forks don't seem too bad though. They're not pitted or scored. So we might be lucky there. Or what we might have lost on everything else, we might be all right with the forks. They're not pitted or scratched or nothing. They're quite good, I reckon. I mean, this just needs a bit of love, like we all do. When we get older.
I know what you mean.
I need some love. I haven't had any love for ages.
Well, I mean, when I came up here to... Hold up, the phone's ringing. The phone's ringing.
There's somebody at the door.
They've got a fuel tank. They've got a fuel tank for the car, for the bike.
For the bike.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't think that is broken. I think that's just come off, so... Yeah. Try and get this underneath here off. I think I only cut the bits holding it on there. I don't know whether it's held on to us. A couple of 10mm underneath, look. So we'll be able to get it naked tonight, mate.
We'll be able to what?
We'll be able to get it naked tonight.
Right.
So we'll have a proper look at it. But...
A bit like your arse cheeks I'm looking at the moment.
Oi.
They're naked as well.
Oi.
I'll tell you what, we bought that bike lift so we had somewhere to park the bike, but I've just seen somewhere to park the bike, to be honest.
See, look, even that's, look, big section of it broke out.
Let's have a look.
So that side's supposed to be the same as that side.
Hold it flat a bit so I can get it on the... Oh, yeah, see? Even that's broke.
So every single panel...
There ain't a decent panel on it.
No.
That's a good buy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it was actually.
It was actually. It's
350 quid, you said, didn't you?
Yeah. It's pretty.
And you don't think mechanically then there's much wrong with it?
No.
So.
No, I mean the engine wants, might get that vapour blasted and then paint it black again. But that's about it, really. I think. Just needs some love. Right. Probably just needs a good service.
So it's, as they say in other things on like Quest and Challenge and all that sort of thing. It's a quick flip.
Yeah.
It's a quick flip.
A quick flip. But yeah, it's not too bad, is it? We had a proper episode, didn't we? Proper bike episode.
It's been a bikey episode.
Yeah, we're getting really bikey.
We are.
Anyone who thinks there's minis and motorbikes.
We're making up for lost time. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, good to get the bike naked anyway, though, wouldn't it? Get the bits off of it. And then you can have a look at buying the panels and
I'll have a look
and getting that fixed and finished. Yeah. You're looking a bit unhappy now. Is it because it's the end of the episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Enjoyed myself.
Good to get back. It's good to get back.
It's actually nice filming me taking something apart and doing something instead of just talking about it.
I didn't want to say.
Content.
I didn't want to say.
Yeah. Well, now I've sort of sorted my work life out and everything else. Hopefully we'll have more time up here, so we'll have more stuff like that. So that's where we've been lacking, really, I think.
And we've got a few plans for a workshop as well, and we're going to tidy it up a bit.
Yeah.
Sort a few things out.
Cars are going. My road car's going. It's going to go back home. I've just got to get the wheels sorted out and an MOT on it, and they're staying at home. And the Saxo, the racing Saxo, is going to go in a container. We've got to clear the container out because it's got a load of stuff out of one of my old works vans in there and bits and pieces and kit cars in there and all sorts. So.
Yeah, and that'll give us somewhere to put a sofa or something like that,
sofa.
and have a bit of a sitting area.
Yeah, we've got a wood
rather than sitting inside the car.
Yeah, we've got a wood burner in the corner. Telly, we're going to move over to the other side. I've sorted some of the lights out, changed the bulbs in. These three here, just got these three to do.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah.
So you've done 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah, no, 3. That's their old-fashioned ones, but...
Oh, they look white.
Yeah.
They look all right.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway,
yes.
we're now going to go to an end screen in a minute, and we used to do the old point over here, look down there and all that, but we're not doing that because we're adding a few little outtakes.
Yeah. So we add them to the end, so make sure you watch it to the end and then you can see the outtakes.
Yeah. But don't forget to subscribe.
We need you to subscribe and give us a like as well.
If you can't subscribe, like, exactly.
It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, it's free gratis.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it free?
It doesn't cost you a thing, this is where people get money.
Yeah, but surely you subscribe and after about 3 months you have to start paying.
No, not at all.
No. What?
It's free. It's the only thing in life that's free. Apart from the wind. Well, your wind especially. Yeah.
Can't believe it's free. No. There's no excuses then, is there? Subscribe button.
Boom. Do it. Yeah.
Let me hand it.
Do it.
Come on, get up, you old man. Look at you, look. Oh dear me. Right. Oh, do we want to pull the thing, shall we? Yeah.
I'll do it, shall I? Because you won't be able to reach.
I won't be able to reach. You're quite right.